Hola bandidos, ¿cómo estamos? Welcome to Mel's Magic. I'm Magic Mel, and this is Owl, my spirit guide. We have like some DIY analog visual effects here. Why not? Back to basics, guys. Back to basics. How are you doing? I'm so happy that my last episode resonated with you. And yeah, I felt inspired to do a video right after, next day. So here we are. Welcome. You like my top? It kind of fits with my painting in the back. The green, the volcano erupting in a fountain of love and joy and energy and creation, because creation and joy are intimately linked. And I'm half Filipina. I come from the land of volcanoes, the Philippines, and my mother specifically comes from a region called Bicol. And in Bicol, in the Philippines, we have the Mayon volcano. So I'm literally La Niña del Volcán, the girl from the land of volcanoes. Like that painting? And the other painting, this one, I actually want to hang now that I've made some space. I think it would fit perfectly as a backdrop to our videos here. And you can see the, ¿cómo se llama? The eruption of stars. Oops, all mirror reversed. In this beautiful galaxy, this beautiful universe, which is Mel's Magic Official. I am creating my own universe here. And if you think about it, we all are a universe por si, because the way that each one of us, the way that you are made up of, your constellation, your genetic makeup, your cultural and environmental and family influences, they make such a unique concoction that is you. So nobody will see the world through your eyes. That's why you are so, so, so special and so, so, so valuable and so, so, so needed in this world. For you to share your perspective, your voice, your way of seeing the world, your way of feeling the world enriches the larger universe. That's why at Mel's Magic Official, I always encourage you to tap into your power, tap into your voice, your truth, and share it with the world. Because without you, the world is a poorer place. Vale? How's that for an intro? Wow. You know, guys, I just channel things. I always say a little invocation or declaration before the video. I connect with my spirit guides, my angels, my ancestors, and I say, I grant you permission to channel through me. So whatever needs to be said, whatever needs to be shared, let me be the vessel, the vehicle for that message. So here we are, totally impromptu, all of this. Okay, so I wanted to start today's episode with an oracle message. Are you ready? Yes? Okay, vamos. So, wait, should we do 3 breaths? Yes, it's a nice ritual, guys. I think we should just have that for every episode. 3 conscious deep breaths to connect us, you and me, into this container, which this platform facilitates, and to ground us into the present moment. Yeah, let's do that? Okay, go. So, I invite you to just take a comfortable position wherever you are and close your eyes. Maybe have your hands folded in your lap or with your palms facing down. Close your eyes. And I invite you to take a deep belly breath. You know, like the babies do. They know how to do it right. Deep belly breath. Inhale. And perhaps even pull the breath up to the tip of your spine. Hold and exhale twice as long. And as you exhale, notice the expansion, the spaciousness that is created through the breathing. One more. Inhale, deep inhale. Inhaling lightness, joy, vitality. Hold and exhale twice as long. Creating spaciousness, especially in those areas that hold tension. And one more. Deep inhale. Hold. Exhale. Noticing the tension, the heaviness leaving your body. Drip, drip, shake out. So with your eyes closed still, let's just take a moment. Let's pause, because our days are so filled with action and thoughts. Let's pause and arrive in this present moment and just notice in your body, what sensations are there? What is alive for you? How does your breath feel as you breathe normally again? Is there any tightness or tension in your body? Perhaps send another conscious breath into that area, allowing the tension to loosen and release. Just notice and arrive into the present moment. And slowly, when you're ready, and you are, slowly open your eyes. I'll come back. How does that feel? Let me know in the comments box. Again, the breath, I'm talking to you like this about the breath, but it is a practice. It is a practice. And me, I'm very much in my yang energy. And I notice when I'm in this constant go energy, I contract. It's like my entire body is contracted and I don't really breathe deeply. It's almost like scary to take a deep breath. There's almost like this sentence, is it really safe to inhale deeply, to breathe deeply? Am I safe enough to exhale and feel at ease and trust and release? Honestly, guys, I have those moments during the day. That's why the breath, when I notice that going on, I send the conscious breath into my body and just take a step back. And I ask myself, Magic Mel, what's the rush? Who is telling you to rush? It's the old programming, no? Telling you that you need to push more, force more, do more, be more. That it's unsafe to be present with what is. Because actually I've noticed also that underneath the drive to act, to pursue, to force, is a fear to really feel and be present with what is. It's almost like I'm scared to be present with the intensity of the feeling. So I'd rather escape myself. I'd rather rush into the next moment, grasp and pursue the future so as to escape what is asking for deep presence now. So it takes courage to come back into the present moment, to come back into our bodies, to create safety within, and to just witness what is there. Because we are afraid of pain. It's a human thing. It's nothing to be ashamed of. That's why addictions and distractions are so tempting. Because who wants to suffer and who wants to feel pain? The problem is, as we escape our pain and carpet sweep, or even escape intense emotions, whether that's excitement, even pleasure, it's like, can we bear the intensity of the feeling? We'd rather cover it up, carpet sweep, deny it, reject it, suppress it. It takes bravery to be present with our feelings and our emotions. I'm with you on that. It's not like I'm above on some cloud nine. And it's okay. I tell myself, when I catch myself in that cycle of escapism, I tell myself, Magic Mel, it's okay. You're still worthy, you're still lovable. You're not any less because you're trying to escape, because you have these coping mechanisms that actually just want to protect you. In a twisted way, but they do. Our ego just wants to protect us because it doesn't know, cannot see beyond its own story. The ego feels threatened in the unknown. It feels threatened in the present moment because it dissolves in the present moment. It needs a story. And usually the story has to do with the past. Oh, poor me, I'm the victim. Or I need to get this, I need to be this. Something to identify with, no? So, all to say that we can use our breath to come back into the body, to create a sense of spaciousness and a container for our courage to emerge, the courage to stay present with our emotions, whether they be positive or negative. It takes courage. But in this vehicle, in the practice of connecting with what is alive here and now, we literally become alive. And we recapture a sense of freedom, liberation, a freedom from the story, a freedom from the grasping for the future, a freedom from the guilt and the shame and the remorse and regret from the past. Because who doesn't? Who doesn't feel some kind of regret for mistakes we've made in the past? Damn. It's okay. It's okay that we made mistakes. We're human. We're not going to learn if we don't make mistakes. And even the sense of learning, it's like, I don't know, learning for me está vinculado, it's linked with this notion of improvement. I got to improve. Sometimes words are not able to capture, maybe it's just me not using the right words, but maybe it's not about learning and improving. Maybe it's just about coming back home, coming back into presence, coming back into vitality, coming back into freedom and liberation. Deviating and coming back, deviating and coming back. Both processes being okay. Even the straying is okay because we wouldn't know what homecoming is if we don't stray. The contrast has its purpose also, its value. So I invite you to every now and then, a few times throughout your day, to pause and just check with yourself. How is my breathing? Am I constricted? And if yes, is there fear? And if yes, can I send my breath and my compassion towards that fear? Can I allow even my fear to be present? Can I create some spaciousness through my breath within my being, right here and right now? And can I just notice what is there? Maybe there's nothing. Maybe there's boredom. Maybe there's annoyance. Whatever it is, can we just allow it to be there? And not even change, just be there. Without judgment. That's what the breath helps us to do. Bon, where was I? Magic Mel. Oh, yes, Oracle card. So, now that we've arrived here, you and me, let's pull a card for you. Yes, you. I'm talking to you. I'm not talking to some anonymous audience. I'm talking to you because I know that you are a human being who is receiving my message, and my intention is to connect with you through my words from my heart to you across this cyberspace, because we're all connected, guys. And once you grasp that notion, we keep on hearing we're all one, we're all connected. But if it really sinks in and makes click, I'm like, oh my God, how can I not care about you? How can I not extend my compassion towards you? Because you are me. All is one. You are a reflection of me. We're all different avatars in the same video game that is this holographic universe. So yeah, it's not far out there to say that we are connected, at least in this container. Wow. So I'm connecting with you and your spirit guides and my spirit guides, my angels, my ancestors, inviting you to channel a message for us here. What do you have to tell us? Thank you so much. Gratitude goes a long way. These guys like to be thanked and appreciated. Who doesn't? I like to be appreciated. You like to be appreciated, no? To be seen. Because what is appreciation? Okay, I'm very philosophical today, so bear with me. To be appreciated is to be seen, to be witnessed, to be noticed for who you really are, with all your imperfections, all your complexity, all your craziness. everything that makes up you, that is invaluable nowadays. Because at the end of the day, we have some core basic needs, and I can't list them all down. I know the safety, happiness, to be seen and validated. We all need it. So here's me extending my appreciation and validation towards you, but don't depend on it either. Be there for yourself first. Witness yourself first. Validate yourself first. And see me as a reflection of that. Mais bon, where was I? Here's my 2 cards. Vale. Same color scheme. You know what I like about these cards? The way I read a message is a whole conglomerate of things. So there's the image, there's the colors, there's the words, there's a whole, then my intuition comes into play. And by the way, people ask me, how do I access these psychic gifts? I was only able to access them once I processed my pain, my trauma, and reconnected with my heart space. Because it's almost like a VIP pass. Imagine like if anyone at any time could access the psychic gifts, it would be one crazy wacko place. I mean, it already is. But still, it's a privilege to access your psychic gifts. It takes responsibility also. So first you need to come back into your heart space, and through that space access these gifts, which we all have. And you also have your heart space. It's just a matter of reconnecting with it. And going into that cave, if there's any pain, you need to deal with that first. Release it, accept it, love it, and then you can access all of that. I don't know, but maybe you have another theory. Tell me in the comments box. Guys, remember, I want to hear from you. I appreciate any of your comments. I don't want this to be like a monologue only. I want Mel's Magic Official to be a platform of empowerment, of communication, of community, of creative collaborations. I told you in my 2 shorts uploaded today that I have decided that I'm investing in investing in local produce and local handicrafts and local farmers, because I'm saying yes to what they're providing, their services. I believe in them. The vegetables that I buy from the farmer's market, they taste better. They have less toxic stuff, and they make me feel connected with the person, with the earth. So again, it's about intimacy and connection. And that is definitely some of our basic needs. Connection, intimacy, to be seen, to be close to relate to. And there's different ways for us to do that. Obviously, there's this whole internal work, but with our actions and our choices, we can say yes to those things that we believe in. And I just noticed that the supermarket stuff doesn't taste so good. It's wrapped in plastic that I don't believe in. There's no taste. It's expensive. It's even expensive nowadays. So I want to support those people that are around me that are trying hard to provide something different, with quality, with love. Products that nurture me, because that's another need. We need to be nurtured. We want to be nurtured. And nutrition is not just through the food. There's so many ways of nourishing ourselves, our body, our mind, our soul. But one of the important ways is food, which I'm discovering nowadays too. I'm working on that. I'm reading, have I told you? The book from Charles Eisenstein, The Yoga of Eating, which is very fitting for me at the moment, because I have noticed that just like in other areas of my life, I tend to rush ahead. I'm not present with the food that I ingest. It's almost like I don't really want to be there, because it's kind of I numb myself out. And I feel my limiting beliefs are, it takes too much time, it's too much of a hassle, it's, all of these things. But then, hey, putting that into my body. Isn't that worthwhile being present with? Because food is also information. So Eisenstein, his argumentation is that, it's a form of yoga, and yoga means union, connection, no? So the yoga of eating means connecting with the food that we ingest, with the information it provides, with the nutrition, with the history, with the energy it provides. Because if someone's cooking with like anger and hatred, that kind of vibe is going into the food. And I guess my fear is that if I become too sensitive to things, I will feel more pain. And as an HSP, highly sensitive person, my tendency is to escape my sensations, my feelings, because I'm scared to feel too much. I'm scared to be overwhelmed by sensations, by emotions. So I escape. Even with food, I just eat it down, gulp it down, next. But that's something I intend to practice and change because it's important. How I eat, what I eat, what connections I'm making, what information I'm ingesting, what I'm saying yes to. So our 2 cards are, first one is chaos and conflict. So it's not as bad as it seems. So if we look at this creature, you see it looks like a fantasy zebra, no? So you see the stripes of the zebra being kind of blown away, and underneath we see a very different animal, different pattern, different colors. But it feels to me that that is the authentic color of that creature. I don't know what to call it. You know, sometimes we put on these masks. We put on these different persona, which also are not to be judged, but does it feel authentic? We want to be black and white. We want to fit in. We want to be easily categorized, easily accepted by other people. But in the process, we often betray ourselves because we don't feel confident enough that our true colors will be seen, appreciated, and accepted, celebrated even. But you know, life, the universe, always conspires for our expansion, our growth. And when we resist that growth, that expansion, it hurts, we suffer, because resistance equals suffering. So chaos and conflict is a little bit, almost feels to me like the tower in the tarot, Major Arcana. When the tower strikes, it means that your foundation was built on pretense, illusion, lies, unstable, untrue foundations. So the universe came in and like whacked it over, blew apart your tower, causing chaos and conflict. Because guess what? Who doesn't want stability and comfort? We are creatures of comfort at the end of the day. We don't like to be like shaken up all the time. We're like, oh my God, universe, I need to upgrade again. I need to expand again. It takes like effort. You know, look at me redoing my whole household. You know, yesterday I was also like, why the hell did I even start the spring clean? I could have just let everything stay the same and be comfortable. But then I told myself, or I felt like, yes, Magic Mail, but is that what you really want? Didn't you say that you wanted expansion, new energy, new space, new ideas? Then pay the price. The price as in do what it takes to create, to allow that expansion. Because if you don't, I, the universe, I'm going to come in anyway and whack you over the head and create chaos and conflict so you expand anyway. So you want to take the smooth route, following the river, going with the flow that I'm directing, surrendering and trusting, expanding into your highest good, or you hanging on and resisting and causing yourself more pain. So, all to say that, look, I don't know what's going on for you, tell me, but if you're experiencing some chaos and conflict and you're like, what the hell? I have good intentions. I haven't done anything wrong. Why is this happening to me? And things doesn't make sense to you. Know that the chaos and conflict is for your highest good. Ask yourself, honestly, have I been deceiving myself? Am I really acting in my highest good? Am I really following my heart's desires? Am I really following my soul's calling? Or am I swayed and tempted and seduced by the devil or the ego? Not to vilify any of that, but just to create some concepts. And am I choosing the easy route out, i.e. staying the same, staying stuck? Because it's easier for my ego to handle. Anything that feels familiar is a pattern, and at least the pattern is predictable for the ego. The unknown is new. So ask yourself, truly, sincerely, have I been resisting my own expansion? Because if you have, then no wonder there's some chaos and conflict. Because it's the universe coming in, like Zeus with, come si chiama? Not iron, with a thunderbolt to shake your foundation. So you shake things up and come back to your senses and your essence. It's like slapping you awake. Oi, wake up. You got stuff to do. We need you. We need your truth, your essence, your calling, your gifts. You're not here to be like pretending to be someone you're not. The chaos and conflict has meaning. Come back to yourself. Use the breath. Take some time out. Shut off all the distractions. Come back to yourself, because you are the creator, the center of your universe. Come back to your base, your center, and face the question. What is it that I'm resisting? What in me caused this chaos and conflict? Because you did create it. There's no like perpetrator out there. You're not a victim. So what is it in you that created this? What do I need to really face and look at? What have I been unconsciously manifesting maybe that is appearing in my 3D as chaos and conflict for you to be aware of, and for you to choose differently and to alchemize into something different? Everything that the 3D brings to us is an opportunity for us to accept and like, or say, oh, I don't know about that. I have a different preference. I want something different. And then follow that new preference. Allow that expansion to flow into your new preference. Remember, everything, despite the chaos and the conflict, is conspiring and working behind the scenes for your highest good. It's just that we have chicken vision. We don't have the eagle eye vision usually. And we can't see the forest of the trees when we're in it, in the thick of things. You know, the ego's like, what the fuck? It's all good. Okay? Magic Mel is telling you, it's all good. Just check in with yourself and get some clarity. Vale? And the clarity can only come when you cut off the distractions, the noise, and listen to yourself again. Wow. That's the first card. Número dos. Oh, it's actually... Oh, yeah. This one is Loyal Heart. Isn't it beautiful? So there's two owls. And you know that Magic Mel loves owls. So there's two owls here. King and queen almost, with hearts in their crowns, sitting on what looks like an egg with a portal, a heart-shaped portal, and a, no sé cómo se llama esto, guirlanda or whatever, festivity decoration. And this, if you look closely, there's a key. Can you see it? There's actually two keys. Oh my God. One key here and the other one there. I mean, it says it all, no? Loyal heart. So this card speaks to me that, you know, underneath everything, I know you have a loyal heart. Because just so much stuff encumbering and weighing on you. But deep down, you have a loyal heart. We all do. A loving, precious, loyal, beautiful heart. And you are, at the essence, attracting relationships that reflect that loyal heart that is in your essence. Yeah, because look at them. They are like mirroring each other, reflecting each other, complementing each other, recognizing each other, appreciating each other. And this doesn't have to be necessarily a romantic relationship. It can be family, it can be friends, it can be even a relationship with your pet. You know, how many times my pet Pancho, I look at him, he looks at me. It's a love gaze. I'm like, I love you. And he doesn't tell me I love you too. But I feel it, the vibe I get from him. So let's expand our notion of relationships and the ways that the universe can reflect back the loyal heart that we carry inside. Remember that the 3D is always a reflection of what is happening inside of you. As within, so without. So this is good news. You're manifesting, if not already, you're bringing in relationships that reflect your essence. And I hope you feel worthy of that. Because sometimes, you know, something good arrives and we reject it because deep down we don't vibrate in the vibration of self-love and self-worth and self-esteem. If the opportunity for love knocks on your door, open up to it. You carry the key to maybe not only your own heart, but the other person's heart. Know that what you're seeking is seeking you. Was that Rumi who said that? Please help me out in the comments box. So this is good news, guys. And we are in spring after all. So love is in the air. And remember, don't lose yourself in the seeking of love outside. Remember that you are love. Let's embody love. What does love feel like? For yourself first. You are lovable. You're worthy of receiving your own appreciation, your own care, and your own love. Are you taking care of yourself? Can you look at yourself in the mirror and really truly say, without looking down or evading your regard, your gaze, and say, I love you? It's a very powerful practice. I could not do it in the beginning. I was like, somebody told me, Melanie, look in the mirror and tell yourself that you love you. You love yourself. I'm like, oh my God, it's cheesy as hell. So I was like, but I stuck with it. And nowadays in the morning, I'm like, you go, girl. Hot chick. I love you. And I have also a picture of little me, Magic Mel version 5-year-old. And she's like super cute. And I tell her every day, I say, little Mel, I rely on you for your creativity, your curiosity, your sense of wonder, your sense of excitement. And she's alive in me. And so is a little version in you. You gotta appreciate that version of us beyond the traumatized child in us. The one that's innocent, that one that was just wanted to love, that one that was pure love, straight from source. So again, embody the love that you want to witness in the world. Know that you are the generator and the source, of your own state of love. And once you embody that and connect with that, you radiate that love outside. And trust me, animals, birds, people, birds will feel it, and you will magnetize and attract that love back to you because it is what you are. Vale? Whew. Okay, I think that's enough, guys. It's already 30 minutes. Basta la pasta for today. How was that? Please let me know if you appreciate my energy. I'm so happy to connect with you through this platform. Remember that I'm Magic Mel. My platform is Mel's Magic Official. I am a joy coach. I provide safe, trusting, compassionate, non-judgmental coaching containers where you can bring all of your aspects to the session, and I can be a guide, support, reflection of your own process, of your own unfolding, of your own untangling, of your own coming back into your essence and light and joy. That's me. So if you're interested, message me, email me. My email is in the description box below. And ¿qué más? Oh yes, I'm also fixing my place, not only for myself, but my vision is to make Casa Lily, that's the name of our house, a healing spiritual retreat for artists, creatives, but anyone who wants to reconnect with themselves and to nature and experience the presence and energy of Magic Mel, which is very special. So that's coming up. I'm going to post the Airbnb links to my 2 rooms I have available at the moment. If you're interested, hey, connect. It would be awesome to meet you in person. Vale? So I hope you're good. Like, share, and subscribe my videos if they resonate with you. Comment. I'm so grateful for any comments. All of you. Adam, Organic Rebecca, you're my loyal fans. And see you for the next episode. Va? Ciao.